Korean shares fell on Monday, fueled by growing expectations that the U.S. Federal Reserve will announce a rate hike by the end of the year. The Fed is reportedly divided on the issue, and Chair Janet Yellen added fuel to that speculation with her comments last Friday. Kim Min-ji looks beyond the numbers.
Korean shares traded lower for a fourth straight day on Monday. The benchmark KOSPI fell 0.25% from the previous session to end at over 2,032. The tech-heavy KOSDAQ lost almost 2.5%. The local currency weakened against the U.S. dollar, falling over 11 won from the previous trading session. This comes as a rate hike may be on the horizon in the U.S. Fed Chair Janet Yellen said last Friday that the case for a hike had strengthened in recent months, thanks to improvements in the labor market and expectations for solid economic growth. Although Yellen did not specify the timing, she said the U.S. was nearing the Fed's goal of maximum employment and price stability.
Well, she's obviously looking at labor market conditions, and I think specifically the impact that a stronger, tighter job market may have on the prospect for rising wages. So I think she's accepting that economic conditions are supportive of a rate hike.
However, most watchers believe a rate hike will come not at the Fed's next meeting in September, but toward the end of the year. CME Group sees a possibility of an increase at 58% for December, while Bloomberg gives it a 62% chance. This as the U.S. still has to gauge the possible fallout from Britain's decision to leave the European Union, and in light of Europe and Japan's negative interest rate policies.
We do think that she's okay with hiking rates sometime in 2016, but the market's perception of what's going on today is that they're more inclined to hike in December versus September.
The Fed raised interest rates for the first time in nearly a decade last December, but has since kept steady on the back of a global slowdown, market volatility, and tepid economic data. The Fed has 3 more policy meetings scheduled for this year. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.